Hey guys, Popular Boat here, and today I am continuing my Stellaris campaign. Now this is another session for the day, and now I have to remember what we're up to. Alright, so we just had the war with these guys, we took some provinces, well some planets off them, some systems, and now I am in the process of consolidating and rebuilding. Where are our fleets? Our fleets are still on the way back home from the war. Our transport fleets, we should really get them back home. Land the ones we can, and then we'll split them up between our other planets. Construction ship, hey. Building has been ruined. Let's go have a look at that in a minute. Let's get some more mining stations done and have a look where this is. The fuck are you guys? Weird ass tentacle people. They are collectivists, they tolerate slavery, they're repugnant, thrifty, and quick learners. And that is an awful lot of ethics divergence. I can't actually do anything there, the sector has to repair that. And we need our science ships to do some exploration of these systems. System has been surveyed. Go survey that one. Bit of a long jump. What are you doing? Anomaly risk failure minus 10%. You are assisting research, but where? Prime Squab, cool. You can come over as well. Looks like our fleets are coming back into our space. Let's get them all merged up and heading back home.
Construction complete.
Squab has finished its construction queue. Do we have the other... No, we don't have the other upgrades for research buildings yet. But... this could be a good time to expand some more. As in, get some more colonies up and running. Who are our biggest threats at the moment? Are you guys an actual race? Xenophobic isolationists. You're not a fallen empire, are you? No. You are equivalent but superior in number of fleet. What about you guys? Superior tech. You guys? Oh, you've got a fucking federation. God damn it. Federation's gonna get painful as we have to fight our way through them. So it's probably a good idea to get some more colonies going. Colony ship. Our main guys. Go. You're still building things. You're still upgrading. Incoming transmission. Do we want energy credits for minerals? No, they're going to give us energy credits. No, we've got plenty of those. Thank you. That is the first time I've had that happen, actually. Yeah, federations are a mess. All of the alliance systems are pretty messy, to be honest. We really need a diplomatic map mode. And I haven't actually attempted any federation stuff yet, but I haven't heard nice things. Are you upgraded? Yes. You can build a colony ship. Do you even have our main species? No. Why not? Because you're not our type. Why are you unemployed? Oh, you're migrating. The hobo bag is not a... gives mixed information. We should probably clear these. Let's move the governor over here. Come over here, buddy. Clear these out. Engleruth, you're building stuff at home. You don't have our species, so there's no point building a colony ship from you. You do have our prime species. Construction ship is free. You can go over there, do the mining stations. Other construction ship is free. You can grab that, I guess. Fleets are all merging up. That's good. How are we looking for technology? We've almost got our new antimatter reactors. Should probably pay closer attention to the factions so I don't get more rebellions. I think these guys had an alliance, didn't they? Yes. So we can probably fight them next, consolidate this stuff, and I really want to crush these guys still because they have our damn colour. How about we get our new tech, we upgrade our ships, and then we go crush some more people. Oh. Remind me in the break that I need to adjust the title on one of my things. Hey, how you going? Welcome to my stream. Let's get these fleets merging up. Inactive buildings. Where and why? Oh right, the people keep moving about. Can we make me more food? We've got plenty of power. Our fleet's looking fine. 4 more months. I have a fair amount of uploads, so I'm broadcasting at the maximum I can. Well, not the maximum I can, but the maximum that Twitch recommends. And I'm also doing it at 1080p, so that always helps. We'll see how we go.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Hey, Spaceport's finished its queue. Hey, is that added? Does that model change? Where is the station? Oh, cool. I hadn't noticed that. Is it actually changing though? Yeah, that has 4 bits. What about... do I have one that has none of the bits? You. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Hadn't even noticed that. You need a lot of upgrades. You need a solar panel network, you need a destroyer assembly yard, you need an engineering bay, and maybe one of these forges. And I might replace the Corvette bay with one of those. Because I'm not going to be building... oh, how many of those do we actually have? 1. I'm not going to be building Corvettes very much.
Research complete.
We have our new reactors. Oh, that's going to take a long ass time, isn't it? 164 months. Let's pause and we'll see how much power we have left over with these new reactors. and then I might go for the better shields. Because that is a lot of overkill. That might even be enough for another shield. No. -7. Okay, so you're using more power than I can produce. Maybe you need to have torpedoes instead of guns. 1.8 versus 2. 1.8 as well. Or I just make you a bit cheaper. You have a list of the mods. Yep, just 1 second. Let me grab that for you real quick. Oops, not that button. This button. Share via message. Nope, not that button. No. Where is you? Here we go. That should take you straight to the picture that I've been using as the splash screen. Alright, let's leave you with a coil gun. Torpedoes though, or missiles though. More torpedoes. More torpedoes is... Oh, I should be comparing the medium slot anyway. More torpedoes on you. Cuttlefish, you need more power so you can actually have your 2 shields. Excellent. Guardian, you need power for shields. No problem, man. If you follow my Twitter, you'll get updates and stuff for when I'm streaming and what's going on and when I'm posting videos and all that kind of stuff too, if you have a Twitter. And there should be links on my Twitter to... Well, there's links below the stream for YouTube and everything else. Alright. I'm not a big fan of these small shards. The armor penetration is nice and they're getting up close, which is why I put them on. But I'm not sure they're that necessary. Cool, we can get a bit more shield on there. We can probably get a lot more shield on you now. But you sit back and fire stuff, so I was pretty happy with not having all the shields on you. Sorry. I should have guessed from the sister. But welcome to the channel, and thank you for following. You've happened to show up as pink text in chat. You both are actually, so it's a bit hard to see all of the... bit hard to see the things at a glance. That's a lot of excess power. Let's chuck another shield on. That's still a lot of excess power. Fill you up with shields. I don't really care about my other ships for now, but I do have excess power, so I might go for the other shields. Who sent us an insult? Those guys that we just defeated. Sure is. That's all upgrading. Construction ships aren't busy.
Incoming transmission.
What do you want? They want to give us energy credits for minerals. Maybe if we liked you. It's good to see people actually making offers now though, because I hadn't had that really happen at all yet. I guess you can go build science stations. Need these science ships to hurry up and research. I've got mine set to green. All the creature weapons become obsolete so fast. The only one that seems decent for a while is the fighter flagella things. Yeah, and even that is a technology, like it's a research chain thing. The other one that seems to have some value is like the chain lightning thing. That seems to be pretty decent. I haven't had a chance to play around with it much, but it seems like it would be. Angleruth, you need a people, do you? Minerals. Let's build a farm on here, because I don't care about people doing science at the moment. They're unhappy anyway, so they're producing less of it. But I do need the food for replacing the people that keep moving around.
System survey complete.
Yeah, from what I had heard on the subreddit for it was, I'm pretty sure I've seen one that does chain hits. But from what I've seen on the subreddit, people seem to be under the assumption that the AI only makes trades if you're capped on stuff. Oh, which we actually are, so that would be why we're seeing it. More sabotage. Is that one we actually hold? Yes. I wish you guys would stop doing that. Let's chuck on propaganda broadcasts and re-education campaigns. Causing unemployment, unacceptable. Go survey that. Colony ships are complete. Good.
System survey complete.
I need to get used to being able to actually look at the icon for how big places are. There's a 20, a continental, that's pretty decent. 9 is tiny, 16, 10, 25, that's great. You. How suitable are you? Not suitable for us very much at all. Okay. Squabbler is 5%, so that's not good for us at all. What is our preferences? I haven't looked in a very long time. I should upgrade our fleet while I'm looking at junk, actually. Demographics. Ocean, continental, cool. That's an ocean? I think it's tiny though. Yeah, 9.
Research complete.
Finishing all the things. Ocean, continental, Arctic. Continental, 20, that'll do. Desert. Continental. That's the size 20, good. Let's get them in there. Continental size 10. Tundra size 25 is very nice though. We're just not suited to Tundra, are we? Oh, you can click on the icon and it scrolls through them. Oh, that's even better UI. Thank you, Paradox. Good stuff. Continental size 10 is a bit too small. Tundra size 11. Tundra. 25%. I can see why Arumba was having so much trouble remembering this. It was getting frustrating when I was watching his very early videos where he kept checking this over and over and it's like, dude, it's just the same thing. But it's so easy to forget. Ocean, continental, Arctic. Ocean size 14, ocean size 13, but Arctic 21. Perfect. Actually, I don't even have to go in. Arctic. Colonize. What? Why can we not do that? We don't have Arctic colonization. God damn it. Okay. And it's not in the list. Damn. Habitability plus 5%, I guess. Let's go next little spaceports, I think. Yeah, let's get battleships unlocked. Tundra, that's good for us, I believe, and that is a good continental world. That'll work for me. I'm not really fussed about pissing people off up there. You're moving, you're not moving. Very science heavy. Yeah, go do that. Science ship, scout this. Yup, though I generally build my races to be fine happiness-wise. Heck, I can even terraform populated planets and they're fine. I've been avoiding expanding too rapidly and just colonizing everything I can, because then I'm ramping up how much tech costs. And I've been building a lot of frontier stations and that's been working out pretty well for me. The other issue was I haven't played this regularly enough recently to remember what my goals were with where I was exploring and planning to expand to. Like, I completely forgot there's a Gaia world down here. Let's build another colony ship, because I want that damn Gaia world. It is pretty hard to get riots, especially with your own people. All you really have to do is just go brainwash everyone and you're fine.
System survey complete.
I'm not sure if Urban is still watching, but if you are, thank you for the follow on Twitter also. Science ship is free. Go over there. Construction ship, you have finished your jobs. Go build a mining station there, and you can build some there. I think riots and people being mad about stuff is going to be a lot more obvious in the next patch when they start implementing more politics systems. We've finished 2 surveys. We have inactive buildings because you guys keep moving around, and it's all science buildings. I'm not that fussed. Powerful pop factions. So you guys are the ones I just conquered. So you're going to be on these 3 worlds. Y'all. Wait, no, you're not. You are slug people. Building has been ruined. Oh no. Are you on here? Yes. You're not that unhappy. How about we boost their happiness with some propaganda? Did I see that you still haven't... Okay, cool. You've built the thing now that reduces... Well, yeah. You fixed the thing. Things being fixed is good. Have some happiness as well. Reassembled ship shelter. Yeah, why aren't you upgrading that? Is my sector broke? Why aren't they replacing this? That should be getting replaced. Though the people I really pity are the slavers. Yeah, the slave riots is going to be a huge nerf to slavery. My first game, I was doing a full slaver build, and yeah, it was just crazy. With that being said, if you have the ethics to manage having slaves, I'm not sure how much that's going to break. Please upgrade this. Or do I have to take it off you and do it myself? By removing that, we disconnect things. Oh, we disconnect this. That's fine then. I do not want that sitting there. Oh. Why? Oh, we're lacking influence, but they should have their own influence thing. Maybe it's getting... So sectors have internal influence counters, and we may have given them too many frontier outposts. Not intentionally, but that might be what the case is. They may only get like +2, and so we may not have the internal influence to be able to upgrade that himself. We certainly don't have it. We certainly don't have it to afford to do it ourselves either. Science ship, where are you? Go scout there. Construction ship over there. You can build white numbers, white numbers, white numbers. I guess you can build science here. We have too many planets, right? Because we've taken that. Okay, let's give that back to them, and we will clear one of these things. We don't exactly need that, but it is connecting these. Maybe I'll just take that off the sector. Why can't I take these? Oh, we don't have the influence. It's a vicious cycle. I've never done a slave run, not my kind of thing. I'm glad I didn't too, since I found the sector AI can't deal with slaves. The sector AI deals with slaves fine, even in the initial release. The thing it doesn't do is turning things into slaves. Slaves are crazily overpowered because you day one make all of your people into slaves that are going to work on food and minerals, and that gives you like bonus 15%. And then when you have science or power, you just take them off being slaves and they're happy either way. When people start getting ethics divergence on your colonies, you make the people with divergence slaves because they're happier that way. And your people who like having slaves are your people who do science and things. And all you had, the thing that was painful is you just had to micromanage all of your planets. Like every hour or so, I would go through and go onto every planet and go, you should be a slave, you should not be a slave, you should be a slave, you should not be a slave. And then the sector AI perfectly moves them onto the tiles that they had the right buffs to produce minerals and food for. And yeah, it wasn't an issue. The sector AI is doesn't turn things into slaves, so it doesn't cause you issues with fallen empires. Wiz was explaining it in the last blog stream, like your sector AI should not be causing you diplomatic issues with other people that you can't really, that aren't your fault. Although I kind of disagreed, because it's up to you whether you have slavery allowed as a policy, so that should kind of determine whether sectors do slavery or not. Yeah, and there's the buildings that give you plus 15% or plus 10% slave production, and then there's the global policies that improve slave production. So I was getting like 50% bonus production of food and minerals from most of my population, and I had so much ethics divergence that everyone was coming over to my side of thinking of slavery as great. So yeah, it was very OP. People were happier as slaves, happier being slaves than not being slaves. Anyway, that is time. I'm gonna have a quick break here. Yep, and like, subscribe, follow, do all the thingies, and leave some feedback if you have any. I love getting responses, and thank you for watching.